Sanus Ice and Venus Jaeger! Are you fuckers ready for Titan's return? I mean, I'm sure most of you have seen it already. I apologize that I wasn't able to get this video out sooner. I was actually working on set all the past weekend, so I tried to make time to watch the video, but I was just too tired, and I wanted to do this video, since it means so much to this channel, to be, like, excited and pumped as possible. So here we are with the first episode of Titan's Return, Aftermath and Rebirth, because Remath and Afterbirth was unfortunately rejected as a title. So, let us begin. I have no idea what's going to be in the show. I have avoided all news of it all weekend. Well, it came out yesterday, but never mind. Let's watch this thing. Boom. Boom. There we go. Cybertron is rotating.
The planet finally at peace after millions of years of war.
Who are you?
The Council of Worlds, led by Rodimus Prime, Starscream.
Hi, narrator. Who are you?
Ushered in a new era of hope and prosperity.
Did they?
But peace was threatened as the Combiners rose to battle each other, causing planet-wide destruction.
See, the narrator has to tell us the story of the last series because none of us could figure out what it was.
The Council considered using the Enigma of Combination.
They didn't.
A mysterious,
well, they kind of did.
Ancient artifact that possesses the power to merge Transformers into massive.
Also rotated. Why are we getting a random narrator? We didn't have a narrator last series.
Combiner Menasor. Windblade plotted to destroy the Enigma.
Help me.
Oh my god, you're going to recount the entire previous series, aren't you?
Optimus Prime returned from exile to...
If you're just gonna do that, why did we watch the last series?
...ally Megatron to confront the Council.
I'm in.
But
everything you need to know about Megatron's personality in the show is right there.
Seized the opportunity to use the Enigma for his own devious agenda.
What was that agenda? You'll never know.
Artifact, he transformed himself into the ultimate combiner.
Pictured a combiner.
The side effects of the Enigma turned him into an uncontrollable monster.
With a really bad design.
Connection to the Titan Metroplex. And former rivals teamed up. Cybertron was saved from Armageddon.
You know, now that I think about it, we really didn't need 50 minutes to tell that story.
Restored. But the Transformers are about to discover that Starscream's actions were part of a far more dangerous threat.
Oh, you're gonna make this more complicated? Oh, yeah. I knew that. But do they eat people? And do they have buttholes? Because I know the Titans at Attack on Titan do not have buttholes. Yep, title still looks really expensive. Lens flare in space. That makes sense.
And now, the age of Starscream will truly... What is this?
Oh my god, is he still conscious?
Me? No, I can't be dead.
You can.
It is my time. My spark can't leave now. No!
Oh wow, so that's what it looks like when you die. You just kind of get zipped out of your body. It's like Pokemon or something. Even Starscream didn't realize that he's dead. Like, what happened? I wasn't watching. It's like, what do you mean you weren't watching? You were right there. Oh, well, maybe I was. It was too confusing. Hi, Computron. Glad to see you're disappointingly still alive. Ow! Dick. Did that on purpose. At least they have actual voice acting this time. That does seem like something Dashy would do. Just, oh, I'm sorry. Are you busy right now?
With us, Optimus Prime. Help us rebuild.
Yeah, I don't want to work with you. You're kind of...
We apologize for not trusting you earlier. We should have known Starscream would never change.
Yeah. Why did we believe that again?
This.
Starscream is dead now. Do not let his actions weigh on your conscience.
Yeah, it's just Starscream. Whatever. Forget about him.
Remain and take your rightful place with us in the Council.
It is best if I do not.
Didn't they want him last series to stay the fuck away?
For when we warred with the Decepticons.
When Optimus showed up, everything blew up. I mean, it wasn't his fault, but...
As I promised I would. Consider another for the Council.
In IDW, they had a good reason for me walking away from the Council, but in this show, I'm just like...
No leader. Optimus Prime, do not leave us now.
Perceptor! She really did not want to work with Perceptor. So is this like the same day?
How can you?
Sorry, the sound acted up for a second.
But we're a team.
You are already part of the team.
Hold on. We're gonna have to cut short this very dull conversation. That's your team right there. This whole city is your team. You're a city speaker, aren't you lucky? Metroplex, goddammit, we're trying to rebuild. We so don't need you standing up right now. No. So it's not so much that he is the city, more like he was kind of buried in the city. Way to miss the point of what a Titan is.
As a city speaker, your partnership with the Titan makes you a formidable force.
Yeah, well, nice.
The way I can make arms rise out of the ground, pretty sweet, I admit it. Very slow takeoff sequence initiated. She barrels right into the pile of rubble in front of her.
She will learn.
Yes.
What's the
That
word?
is a good thing.
We see your mind will not be changed.
We see that the voice actress will not get her coffee this
Pray
morning.
to the original 13 to guide and watch over you, my friend.
Farewell.
Praying to the 13 makes no sense. They're not gods. Bye. I wonder who that guy was. Okay. Not sure what that drift was about, but, I would love it so much if they had the La Cucaracha horn. Farewell, Mistress of Flame. Megatron's like, why am I still here? Hold on. All kinds of things are happening tonight. Oh man. Why don't we use ships? My arms are tired. So is this Perceptor? Oh my god, he still doesn't have a new arm?
All clear.
Not Perceptor. Give the fucker his arm back, asshole! I guess that was one of the torchbearers. So this is Judd Nelson as Rodimus.
I am carrying the matrix of leadership.
Yeah, he sounds a lot older than the guy that had to voice him in the last series. I mean, no disrespect to Judd Nelson, but Rodimus in this version is supposed to be like the younger upcoming leader, and you are Judd Nelson. Nice to know that Bender did keep his life straight after Breakfast Club, in contradiction to what everyone else was saying about him. Ah, this is our big high-ceilinged room. We don't have enough of those here. Yes.
The bearer of the matrix of leadership seeks the wise counsel of his fellow primes.
Wow, he is distractingly old. What the fuck is this?
I thought I had the strength to carry the matrix of leadership.
But I don't have the strength to run a half mile.
I used poor judgment. My ego got in the way. I didn't see the threat Starscream posed. I must give back the matrix of leadership.
Judd Nelson's old man voice is being drowned out by the soundtrack here. Why do the primes sound like that?
I appreciate your confidence, but better the matrix go to someone who wants it. I just want to go back to who I was. Maybe with a few small upgrades.
What? I'm sorry, I really cannot hear you, Judd. Wait, is this going to be painful? Because oh god! Starscream.
Back in my body this instant.
Who are you even talking to?
8 million years old. I'm too young to be dead.
I animated already did that joke.
Curses gods. What is this? Gods, you did hear me. You're returning me to life. Oh, merciful ones, I take back everything I said about you.
But I do need to cough! Just like Judd here.
No. That's not my body. Excuse me. We need to turn back around.
Starscream arguing with his chauffeur, the god of death, is a little funny. It's tellingly, we're 10 minutes into this thing, and we've already had Starscream scream no twice.
It is done.
You see, we can say the alphabet. Okay, we have Hot Rod back. That's cool.
The name's Hot Rod.
And my voice is younger now! So he intentionally sounded like an old man when he was Rodimus? But that's not how he sounded the last series! Continuity! Can I see your script, supervisor? Hot Rod's back! Let's party! By the way, we didn't get to see the Matrix. They took it out of him off screen. That seems like something we should get to see.
Why are you scoping out?
Who else would be a microscope?
Fascinating.
He's dead.
Oh, yes, that's true. But the composition of
That saved us a few monies on the transformation sequence.
the enigma of combination somehow permanently altered his molecular structure.
Are you talking to
I
me?
have to take a sample. This demands further analysis.
Gee, sounds like a party. Have fun with that.
I'm just milling around until someone gives me something to do. I'm gonna go over here.
I don't understand Perceptor. He's so...
Will Wheaton-ish. I mean, ew, right? Please don't talk. Please don't talk. Please don't talk. Please don't
weird.
talk. Please
I
don't
could have
talk.
sworn I heard it.
She heard Trypticon waking up. Now, why has Starscream been catapulted into Trypticon? Because, that's probably something you're gonna tell us later. But I don't have a whole lot of confidence in this show. As I'm sure none of you do. Grr! Roar! Gamera is attacking the city. Are we done? We're done. Okay. So that was the first episode. And for my initial impression, I could tell that... Hold on, let me pause it. Don't want it to autoplay the next one. No, that's what I don't want. No. No! Okay, so pause. So, I feel like that they were already kind of listening to the multitude of criticisms about the last show. I already listed how the episodes are longer and there are more of them now. But also it seems like they've tried to adjust some of the characters in response to some, complaints from the last series. So Starscream is now goofier and more his typical self, going from wheedling and pleading and making threats one second to being like very kowtowy and simpering the next second. That's more like what G1 Starscream was. Windblade has apparently taken some anger management classes in the presumably less than 12 hours since the last series. We also have Perceptor, who, even though he's not British, has a bit of his G1 self where he's like mumbling to himself and clearly absorbed in the scientific process and also socially awkward. But as a result, some of these new characterizations are kind of different from the last series. Also, the Council's less outright hostile to Optimus. So, yeah, I know that things have changed in less than a day, but it doesn't seem like enough to have all these personality changes that were there. But considering that Combiner Wars is so reviled by so many people, maybe they're just trying to make you forget about that. And maybe they're recapping the last series at the beginning so you don't have to go back and watch Combiner Wars. It's like, this is what happened. And we didn't mention anything about the characters' personalities in the last series, so you could just assume that it's fine. And I also like that Rodimus sees that he has that, like the last series, have real consequences because Rodimus' trust in Starscream makes him believe that he doesn't need the Matrix anymore. I might go into a more in-depth review of this episode later, but for now, let's just end this here, and I'll get the reaction of the next episode out to you real soon. This is Dragon Keeper 96600, signing off.